Is my voice audible to you guys right now? Please let me know. Yeah, I think so. My voice should be audible right now. If there is any problem with my audio or the video, please do let me know. Okay, great. So, hey guys, I hope that right now I'm audible to everyone. Okay, I don't think so. There should be any problem with my audio right now. I'm so sorry for that mishap. I hadn't seen that my microphone wasn't turned on. So, no issues in that. It's great to meet you guys. Okay, after a long time, like I was suffering from COVID for the past few days, so I had to cancel the last boot camp. I was not able to take it, but it feels good to be back again in the teaching mode itself. Um, Again, somebody asked that whether they need to know any type of prerequisite for this particular program. You don't have to know any prerequisite. Okay, everything will be taught from scratch in the bootcamp itself. You don't need to know anything from the start, guys. Okay, don't worry about the same. Hello everyone. I hope that, yeah, I'm also very excited. I'm just waiting for everyone to join. Let me just like inform my team once again to just inform all the students to join as soon as possible. Okay, so just wait for a second, guys. I'll just inform my team to inform all the students to join the class as soon as possible, guys. Okay. Is the audio not clear? Please let me know, guys. Yes, it will be a complete guided project. You don't have to worry about the same. See, this is a YouTube video, guys. So as this is a YouTube video, if you want, if you are facing any problems with the video itself, then what you can do is you can just like increase the quality of the video. Okay. Okay, great. I will just look into my voice once, whether there is any problem. So some people are saying that the audio is echoing. So I'm not able to hear any type of issues with the echo. I think so that's from your end. Otherwise as well, I will just inform my team. Give me a second, guys, to just send the message to all the WhatsApp groups once again. So give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, guys, so I've informed my team to send the information to the WhatsApp groups once again so that everyone is able to join us for the entire program. Okay. Uh, okay. Is the voice echoing for everyone? Because from my end, I'm not able to see any problem with my voice. Please, can you guys let me know? Some people are writing that the voice is echoing a lot. I don't think so. There should be any problem with my voice. There's no issues. Okay, great. And as far as the video goes, I think so. Some of you are using YouTube for the very first time. So just go to the settings. Okay, from there you can go into the video quality and just increase the video quality to as much as you want. I think so around 480p should also be very sufficient to watch the entire session. I will try to keep all the text as large as possible so that you guys are also able to see the entire code. Okay. Okay, great, guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, so we'll start in, let me just see the time. Okay, the time is also up. So can we start with our program? Guys, please let me know in the live chat. Can we start with our program? Please let me know. Okay, amazing, guys, amazing. So let's start, and please pay a lot of attention to what I'm teaching right now. We'll be covering a lot many number of topics. We'll be covering HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in the first 5 days, and then in the last 2 days we'll be focusing upon our project that is making the Netflix clone using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. whatever concepts we are going to learn in the first 5 days, we are going to apply it on the project. Once you're completing this bootcamp, you will be leaving out with a good intermediate level information about HTML, CSS and JavaScript, as well as a complete project that you can put it up on your resume as well. Okay, so this is the aim of the entire bootcamp. Along with that, you will be receiving certificates via DevTown as well as Google Developer Groups. So we have partnered up with Google Developer Groups, Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador Program and Amazon Student Chapter Program as well. So in this particular bootcamp, you are going to get the certificates via Google Developer Groups and DevTown. The criteria for the certificate, the attendance and everything, I will be letting you guys know at the end of today's class, not right now. First, we'll be focusing upon our studies. We'll be focusing upon the topics. We'll be learning different stuff. After that, we will be letting you guys know what is the criteria for the certificate and how you have to do all those procedures. Okay. Yes, I will be teaching HTML, CSS and JavaScript from scratch. You don't need to know anything. So I'm able to see that Karan is excited. So how many guys are excited about learning all these technologies right now with me? Okay, we have planned a many number of boot camps for you guys in the future, like Airbnb and all those kind of stuff as well. So we'll be doing a many number of things, guys. Okay, so let's get started right away with the same. Okay, so let me just open up the PPT that I'm going to use for just getting started out with the basic theoretical knowledge about development. Now you need to understand, guys, this is a very basic step into web development. Okay, web development involves a many number of technologies, many number of positions that are available in web development as a web developer, and many number of fields as well. We will be letting you guys know about that. We will be having one class in which I will be devoting half of the class letting you guys know about the different technologies that you need to know to become a great front-end web developer or a back-end web developer, DevOps engineer, cloud computing. You don't need to understand the meaning behind it right now. We'll be having one class, one session in the 7 days in which I will be explaining you all these stuff. But the basics, that is the concrete, that is the basement that we are going to create, upon which the entire pillar will be made, is what is going to be covered in this particular bootcamp. Okay, and it will be an entire hands-on process. You may or may not code with me as well. I will be coding a lot. Okay, you can code along with me, or else what you can do is you can jot down the notes during the entire bootcamp. After the class has ended, I will be sharing you the codes and the links as well, so that you are able to use them, as well as the resources. You can go through the resources. You can practice it using the notes, videos as well as resources. These videos, that is the live portion, I suggest you should be attending the classes live, because then only you will be able to fill up your attendance. But these videos will be available for you for your lifetime. Now attendance is very important for the criteria for certificates, but those who are here just for the knowledge, they can watch the video at any point of time. You want to revise something, you are stuck with some code, you can come back to the video at any point of time. But yes, for getting the certificates, you have to attend the session live. Okay, the criteria I will be explaining to you later on, just so that you guys are able to understand. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Okay, so let me just open up the live chat in my phone so that I'm able to see what you guys are writing. I'm able to interact with you guys as well, and I'm able to understand what you guys are saying. Okay, so let us first start off with the basics. Are you guys first of all able to see my screen? Let me just increase the size a bit. Are you guys able to see what is written on my screen? The image, you don't have to see what is written inside the image. Okay, just the normal image as well as the normal text. Are you able to read it? Image you don't have to read, image you just have to see. Okay. Okay, amazing, guys. So let me just connect my writing tablet to the laptop. That now everything is working appropriately. There shouldn't be any problems. Okay, so I hope that everything is fine right now, and I can start off with our today's class. Just increase the thickness a bit so that you guys are able to see. Okay, so web browsers, let me know in the live chat, guys, what are the different web browsers that you know about or you have used at any point of time. I will just give you an example for the same. Chrome is a web browser. Okay, so what are the different web browsers that you have used or you have heard about? Okay, please let me know in the live chat, guys. Try to be as interactive as possible, guys. You will enjoy the session thoroughly. Okay. Okay, Google is not a web browser, it's the company. Chrome is the web browser. Yes, Safari is a web browser. Brave is a web browser. Internet Explorer was a web browser. Now it has been renamed as Edge. Firefox is a web browser. Amazing, guys. Let me see. Opera Mini is a web browser, guys. Amazing. Okay. Anything else, guys? Anything else? Yahoo isn't a web browser. So you are confusing. So Google and Yahoo are search engines. These are not web browsers. Your Chrome, your Safari, your Firefox, your Edge, these are your web browser, guys. So you know the basic layout. So currently this is the Edge web browser. When I'm shifting to this is the Chrome web browser. Similarly, if I was working on my MacBook, it would have been an a Safari web browser, and so on and so forth. These web browsers have features that are very similar. The next page, the back page, the refresh page, the home button, then the URL. Okay, when you're writing www.google.com, that is the URL bar that you're using to write the entire thing, the tab that is currently open, the body of the entire website. Okay, so that is the place where you are able to see the website itself in the browser, and so on and so forth. Okay, Tor. Okay, it's an again not a web browser, but yeah, it's a search engine. UC browser. Okay, great. Again, okay, Internet Explorer is closed, so you cannot compare it right now. So this is one of the most earliest versions of web browsers that were made. So the Chrome, the Safari, and everything that you're currently using came from some other browser that was called as the Netscape. Okay, Netscape browser is the one of the most earliest browsers that were present. The most, like the first browsers that were made. And it was made back in 1994 to 1996. Okay, this is one of the most earliest browsers that were present. As you're able to see, even like I'm talking about almost 29 to 30 years before this date, 29 to 30 years before today. And these browsers still had the back button, the next button, the home button, the refresh page button, the find button, the print button, the URL bar, as you are able to see from right over here, the place where you are able to render your entire website. And these features haven't changed a lot. The browser itself hasn't changed a lot. We are talking about 30 years of development, and the features of the browsers haven't changed. Yes, we are learning about metaverse and all those kind of stuff, but that will also take almost 30 years to catch upon these web browsers itself. And in 30 years, you are going to have your children learning that, not you. So right now you are able to see one thing, that change is very slow in the web development area and the web based area itself. One of the oldest browsers that was once dominant browsers in terms of usage share. So I'm talking about in 2000s, the usage share of Netscape was almost 80%. Okay, and then came the browser war, in which Internet Explorer took over Netscape. So Internet Explorer became the next best browser that was available, and the popularity of Netscape went down. Netscape as a company was discontinued, and all the support for Netscape browser and client products were terminated on March 1, 2008. Now, this particular company, Netscape, was founded by a very big person. Let me just show it to you guys. So the founder of Netscape was Mark Andreessen, one of the biggest players in the entire world when it comes to investing. Okay, Mark Andreessen and its VC allies have invested in companies like Facebook, Google, Microsoft, Atlassian, every single big tech company that you can think about. Its investor, one of the biggest investors, is Mark Andreessen, and he was the particular person who had founded Netscape. So don't take, even though this company has closed, even though its product are no longer into use, even though this entire thing has become obsolete as of this particular as of this particular motion. But still, the person who founded it is still one of the most influential people in the entire world when it comes to IT. Okay, so please remember that nothing is small. Even if you are failing at a particular thing, you can always get back up. Okay, so a website, when we are talking about a static website that we are going to build in this particular bootcamp, it usually comprises of three major portions: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML stands for hypertext markup language, CSS stands for cascading style sheets, and JS stands for JavaScript at the end of the day. Now you need to understand this in a very simple term. Okay, let's try to understand this. Let me open a paint so that I'm able to draw and make you guys understand. So like I said a lot, many number of things: HTML, then I said CSS, then I said JavaScript. Let's try to understand. Okay, let me increase the size of my brush. Are you guys able to see what I'm writing on my screen, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see what I'm writing on my screen, guys? Please let me know. Amazing. So HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, these are the three fundamental components on which every single website is made. What we need to understand is how these function. I don't want to go into the technology, I don't want to go into the technical stuff. I just want to get a brief idea about these three, like how a website is being made using these three components. Think about a website as a skeleton. Let me just make a skeleton, some holes. Yeah, that does not look like a skeleton. Okay, let's assume that's a human being. Okay, let's assume a website as a human. A human and a website are the same. Let's assume that. Then your HTML is your skeleton. Okay, your skeleton. I have a very terrible drawing, guys. Please pardon me for my drawing. I'm trying my best to draw as good as possible. Your HTML is your skeleton. Okay, what do you mean by skeleton? What is the function of skeleton inside a human body? Can someone let me know what is a function of a skeleton inside a human body? Can someone let me know? Guys, please focus upon what I'm teaching right now, guys. Framework, it gives a structure to the body, it gives a shape to the body. Okay, so structure, okay, a framework, a shape, that is the usage of skeleton. Similarly, HTML gives a structure, a framework, a shape to the entire website. Now think about CSS. Okay, think about your hair. Okay, your facial, so this is your facial hair. Let me just make something up. Then it goes down, you have a good beard, a mustache, eyebrows. Okay, and you are having your makeup products. I don't know how a makeup product looks like, so I'm just trying some random paintbrush and everything. Okay, so CSS is basically your beautification that you are doing to your body. Okay, so similarly to a body, you are having your facial hair that you are grooming properly, you are having your spectacles, you are having some watches, you are having the skin, you are having some beauty products that you are able to apply on yourself. So that gives a beautification aspect and aesthetically pleasing aspect to your own body. Similarly, that is the work of CSS, that is cascading style sheets. It's style sheets, it provides style to your website. Okay, then comes JavaScript. Think of JavaScript as muscles. Okay, think of JavaScript as muscles. Okay, why muscles? Because any work that you have to do, so for example, if I hit you, then in that particular case you will be using your muscles to like block me or to move your entire body around. You are having a good structure, you are having bones, you are having a beauty, but if you're not able to move around, that is of no use. You need to move around, you need to have some kind of action and reaction, and that is being provided to you by your muscles. That is the job of JavaScript. Okay, that is the job of JavaScript, that is the muscles part. Are you able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. We will be looking at websites that were built only using HTML and how it looked. Then we'll going towards CSS and then JavaScript. Do not worry about the same, guys. But are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Guys, I want, like, there are 945 people in the live chat. I want everyone to write it that yes, they have understood up till here. Please let me know, guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So what we are going to do right now is we are going back into a time machine and looking at some of the first websites that were made by your Yahoo as a company, Microsoft as a company. These are the biggest tech firms in the entire world, and this is what we are going to see right now. So let's go back to our PPT. So how did this entire concept of internet came into being? First of all, we need to understand that, okay, the first layer was HTML, but how did scientists and researchers and IT engineers came up with the idea of internet? Okay, so basically what happened way back beyond was that whenever anyone wanted to share their ideas or cite any of their reports or research or books, they had to go to a library. They'll have to write a book, then they will have to cite each of those books, from which pages they have done the citations. Now if you want to cross reference that, you will have to find those books in the library. First of all, it was a very big process. So, and if I wanted to share my research with someone from, let's say, so I'm living in Bangalore right now, so if I want to like share my research with someone from, let's say, Los Angeles, now that becomes a huge pain for me. How am I going to shape my entire research along with those books that have the citations to Los Angeles, where that particular person is able to read them, understand them, he has everything out with him, and then give that books and everything back to us? That's just not possible. So they came up with a very good idea. What are these research papers and everything? These are just texts. And what are these citations? These are just like links to other pages. Now think about a particular book as different pages on a website. Okay, think about a particular book as different pages from a website. Okay, and each of these pages have just text, as you are able to see right over here. Each of these pages, okay, this is one of the very first page that was created in the World Wide Web. Okay, so you're able to see these are just text. Okay, just text right over here, and links to other pages. So this is one of the pages. If you click on this particular link, just like in normal websites, when you're clicking on a particular link, it will open up a new page in your website where other information is given. So that is the entire process that these guys made as your first World Wide Web, or your first internet itself. And this was majorly for their research purposes and citations that they had created. Okay, and nothing else. So as you're able to see, there's just text on the entire website. There's just like the basic bones of the entire website is there. There's no beautification, there's no animation, there's no images, there is no colors, just text and links, because that was the only thing that they were interested with. Now, okay, so with HTML, as soon as HTML came into being, it started to increase as well. Like you got version 1.0, version 2.0. Currently we are at HTML5. So as soon as the versions kept increasing, some additional features were also introduced, like just adding some color or some basic stuff. Not a lot that you could do, but some basic stuff you were able to do in HTML. That is where this website came into being. This is one of the earliest websites by Microsoft. This is one of the earliest websites by Microsoft. As you're able to see, this is created entirely in just HTML. This entire website is created just in HTML, guys. You're able to see, again, this is just text, not a lot of colors. This is just an image that they were able to insert into it. Okay, and it just looks very shabby. If this was a particular website that you had made, or a particular company had, you would have never went to that particular website and used it. Never ever you would have done that. So okay, so they understood that we need to have some kind of beautification done to our websites as well, and hence came the era of CSS. Now, once CSS came into being, so HTML and CSS were being used simultaneously. The HTML provided a structure to the entire website, and the CSS provided the beautification factor to the website as well. Okay. Okay. So browsers do not compile these languages. Okay, these are files that are being rendered to your website. There's a very big difference between compiled and rendered. Okay, you, when you are having JavaScript that is being compiled, when you are having HTML CSS that is being rendered to your screen. Okay, so as you're able to see right over here, you are having like the text is still there, the links are still there, but now it looks good. This is a particular website that you could come to at any point of time, go through the entire website. You won't feel as if it's very shabby or something like that. It is having some kind of beautification aspect to it as well. Okay, I've answered your question, Ajay. Please do not spam the entire chat. I've already answered the. Okay, should I just. I think so. He has stopped. Okay. I will enable it from tomorrow. I thought that it would be great to interact with you guys, so I hadn't put up any kind of slow mode to it. Okay, so this is like having HTML and CSS. Let us look at some of the like biggest websites that you are able to find. So Instagram. Okay, so this is our Instagram page, as you are able to see right over here. This is the DevTown Instagram page. We have tried to make sure that we are having some kind of information as well as some kind of jokes and memes to be shared at our website. Now, one of my favorite memes is this one. Like, I personally loved it. And I was like, hey, dude, like, it's great. So, yeah. So, and again, of course, not just that, there is a lot of theoretical stuff as well. How to create your own chatbot, bug bounty program. So, you will be able to learn a lot from the entire thing. We have tried our best to have as much as possible to help you guys along the way. Okay. So, yeah, so this is the entire website that you are able to see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if I just switch off. Okay, if I just switch off the CSS of this website. Okay, let me give me a second, guys. Okay, give me a second. I don't want to show you how I have done it. So I'm just switching off my desktop so that I'm able to like hide it from you, how I'm able to do it. I will ask you to do it on your own. Okay, try to figure it on your own. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Are you guys, you are not able to view the screen, am I right? You're not able to view the screen. I don't want you to see how I'm doing it, okay? Not visible. Okay, great. So let me just start off with the same. Yeah, it's not visible. That's why I have not made it visible. The property has been changed by Chrome. So I'm just trying to do it. Give me a second, guys. Okay, so taking a lot of time from. I will have to add the extension up, so it is taking some time. Give me a second. Okay, that's done. So let us see it right now. I am opening up the screen. Okay, give me a second, guys. Are you able to see my screen right now, guys? Please let me know. Okay, are you able to see my screen right now, guys? Please let me know. Okay, great. So I have installed the plugin right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the web developer plugin. I'm going into CSS. I'm going to disable all styles. And this is what Instagram looks like without any CSS. This is what Instagram looks like without any CSS. No issues in that. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. This is Instagram without any CSS, guys. This is how much CSS plays a role in how your website looks like. Just look at this. No issues. So this is something that, okay, so Instagram, okay, it's all about styles and all those kind of stuff. And this is how it looks with CSS. Similarly, if I'm going into LinkedIn, okay, let me go into LinkedIn. So this is the profile for DevTown on LinkedIn. We have almost 27,600 followers right over here. So I'm going into my web developer profile, again disabling all styles. This is what LinkedIn looks like without any CSS, guys. Just look at this. This is how it looks like. No issues. Let's go to Google. Okay, let's go to google.com. Okay, let me just refresh this. Just close off table all styles. Okay, let me go to Google. So this is google.com, guys. Okay, let's see how it looks like without any CSS on. So disable all styles, and this is how your Google looks like without any CSS, as you are able to see. So CSS plays a very important role, guys. Very important roles in any website that you are building, because that is how like you are able to beautify your entire website itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Amazing. So let us move on to the next particular part, JavaScript. Okay. So one of the best things about JavaScript is JavaScript was created by Brendan Eich, and the story behind the creation of JavaScript is really very interesting, if you believe me. If you like JavaScript, the entire browser, okay, any website that you're visiting, any website, whether it be Google, whether it be Microsoft, Facebook, Netflix, Instagram, LinkedIn, any website of your choosing, you can choose any medium.com, tinder.com, anything that you like. Just open that up. I can guarantee you that that website has been made in JavaScript, or a type of JavaScript itself, to be in the matter of fact. Okay, that is how important it is. The entire, any website you pick it up, it has been made in JavaScript. And this language that powers 99% of the entire website was created. This language, this programming language was created in just 10 days by a particular person called as Brendan Eich. Brendan Eich was contacted by Netscape. Netscape told that, okay, at the back, when the earlier browsers were there, in that particular point of time, Java was used in the front end. Okay, Java was used to create websites. And Java is a very heavy language, guys. It takes a very long period of time to like run. It will take a lot of resources from your computers, and browsers couldn't support that a lot. And even at that particular point of time, even the computers were very weak. Your mobile phone is a lot smarter and stronger in terms of capabilities than the supercomputers at that particular point of time. Okay, so they contacted Brendan and I. They said that okay, we want a very light language, we want a scripting language that we are able to use, that is able to run within the browser itself, and this will help render animations, this will help render users to interact with the websites itself. Brendan and I created a particular a particular language and called it as live script. Okay, he called it as live script. Now he created that in 10 days, but nobody was using live script, even though it was one of the best languages in the entire world and nobody knew about its potential, nobody was using it. So what they did was they said that okay, so right now what is famous, everybody is using Java. Okay, everybody is using Java as of this particular moment, so let's name it as JavaScript. Let's just name this particular language as JavaScript. It's the same thing as, for example, right now something is becoming very popular. Okay, some particular, so Nike is becoming very popular, so I will name my particular shoes as Nike Offs. Okay, it will have the Nike, but I will attach something else at the end, and everybody will confuse that okay, it must have been a particular part of Nike, and people will start buying into the hype itself. So this is what they did in marketing as well. They changed the name from live script to JavaScript. The similarity between Java and JavaScript is the same as between pineapple and pine. That's the only similarity there is. That is, pine is common between the both, but one is a fruit and the other one is something totally different. Okay, so similar to car and carpet. Okay, like car and carpet have nothing in common except the word, the spelling car. That's the only similarity between Java and JavaScript as well. And people started buying into this hype. Okay, people started using JavaScript, thinking that okay, it's a scripting language, and it took off. Everybody started using JavaScript at the end of the day. Now, as so many of you must have heard, if you were into programming as well, that okay, let us try to understand it as ES6. Okay, you must have heard about ES6, ES5 when you are talking about JavaScript. Now, what is that? Is it similar to JavaScript? Is it different? So European Union, usually that is the only thing that the European people do. They try to standardize everything. Okay, so this is like kilogram, so this is the standard, how to calculate a kilogram itself, how to calculate a meter itself. So they create standards at any point of time. So they said that okay, JavaScript, someone is calling it JavaScript, someone is calling it LiveScript. We need to standardize it. We need to standardize the versions for it as well. So what they did was they came up with a particular naming conventions and called JavaScript ECMAScript. If you're going into programming, the programmers may refer to JavaScript as either JS, JavaScript, or ECMAScript, or ES6, ES5. Okay, ES6, ES5 is just the versions of JavaScript. Now all these are same. All these are same. JavaScript, ECMAScript is the same thing. It's that just in the European countries, JavaScript will be referred to as ECMAScript. Okay, and the versions for that will be ECMAScript 5, ECMAScript 6. So ES6 and ES7. Okay, but you can call it JavaScript just for information, so that whenever you are like going through documentations, you are finding ECMAScript or ES6, ES5, you are not getting confused. It's the exact same thing, guys. Okay. Are you guys able to understand up till now? So I've already explained Java and JavaScript have nothing in common. Okay. Okay. Are you guys able to understand up till now? Please let me know, guys. Amazing. So we'll start off with a bit of programming right now. Not a lot. I just want you to be introduced a bit today. So a lot of theory has been covered. I don't want you to be burdened with more theory. Let's go into a bit of programming, not a lot, just touching it off, licking it off a bit, so that from tomorrow when we are starting off, it doesn't feel like okay, what we are doing. Okay, so let's start off with the same. Okay, so let me just open Code Sandbox. Now again, one more thing, guys, we will be using Code Sandbox for our entire development portion. Okay, this particular thing you can do it from your mobile phones. You can use it, anything that can open a browser, you can do it. You don't need to have a laptop for practicing with me. You just need a particular item. Even a PSP can do it. Okay, if you are able to open a browser in that, So I got my PSP from US, so I was never able to crack it. But still, like, if you are having any device that can open up a browser, open up codesandbox.io. You will be using this, okay, for your coding anywhere in the entire program. Okay, we'll be doing our Netflix clone as well in this, because I don't want that students with only a laptop is able to understand and is able to practice. Okay, if you want, yes, you can do it from an IDE as well, but I will be personally using this so that it's a common platform for everyone. Anyone who's having a laptop, a tablet, a mobile phone is able to follow along with me. Will that be fine with everyone? Please let me know. I'm trying to take everyone with me and proceed further. That's the reason why I'm saying this. Will it be fine with everyone? Yes, you can use IDEs. Yes, you can use Visual Studio Code. You don't have to worry about the same. Amazing, guys. Amazing. Thank you for being so understanding. Okay, so I'm just creating a sandbox for HTML. I will just remove some of the files and some of the text that is not needed. Okay, is this size good enough for everyone? Please let me know. Like, are you guys able to see everything from here? Everything is visible, guys. Am I right? Like the text and everything. There's no problem with the text on my screen. Am I right? Amazing, guys. Amazing. So we are going to start off with just understanding the layout of HTML. Okay, so this is a particular HTML file. Okay, as you're able to see, this is a file that we have created. The name of the file is index.html. Okay, index.html. Everybody is able to see the size. Okay, if you want, I can increase the size a bit. Is this fine right now, guys? Is this size fine with everybody? Okay, great. So what we are going to do right now is we are just going to understand the code of HTML, the basic components, what makes an HTML page. Okay, so first of all, you need to understand that an HTML document, okay, that you are able to see right now, the name of this particular document is index.html. You can name it as anything. You can name it as shaurya.html. You can name it as alhabibi.html. That's totally up to you. Okay, that's totally up to you. Okay, but .html extension should be there stating that this is an HTML file. Okay, inside of that you will be using tags. So all of these things, okay, this is called as an opening tag, in which both of these sides there is a greater than and a less than symbol, and inside of it you are having the tag itself. It's called as an opening tag, and you are also having a closing tag as well, in which you are having a little less than symbol, then a front slash, the name, and then the front symbol as well. So this is called as a closing tag. Okay, opening tag and closing tag. Okay, so what we are going to do right now is we are going to understand the layout of an HTML page. So the main tag that comes first of all is the HTML tag itself, the HTML opening tag, as we are able to see, and the HTML closing tag. Now these tags basically tell that, okay, in this particular HTML document, this particular portion of the code is the HTML code itself. Inside of this, we are going to contain the HTML document at the end of the day. Okay, so an HTML opening tag, that is the first particular portion, and the HTML closing tag, as you are able to see right over here. When you go inside of this, you will be able to see there are two more tags inside of it. The first one is the head tag, the opening head tag, and the closing head tag, and then you are having the opening body tag and the closing body tag. Sanjana, you would be using the static website sandbox to be used at any point of time. Okay, Okay, so the opening head tag, the closing head tag, that is the first inside HTML. As you are able to see, this is being intended. So you are having the HTML on the outer edges, then there is a bit of space that is called an indentation, and then you are having your head tag and the body tag. That states that inside the HTML tag, you are having your, so when I'm closing the HTML tag, you are able to see everything is gone. As soon as I'm opening it, it is containing the head and the body tag inside of it. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to see this and understand? Please let me know. Yes, you can use Visual Studio Code as well, but it would be better if you are following along with me in a sandbox. Okay. Amazing, guys. So now inside, so what is the head tag? Okay, all the metadata about a particular website. Okay, what is the metadata? Data about data. Okay, what is the like, understand the meaning of metadata? That is data about data. What do I mean by that? Okay, so for example, you are having a particular product. Let's say this watch. Okay, this watch came into a particular box. I know that box contains this particular watch. What is its features and everything? What is its prices? I already know. But still, on the box itself, it will show that, okay, this is an Apple Watch. Okay, this is this much amount of money. This is the Series 7. This is the blue color, so on and so forth. It will provide information about the item stored inside that box. The information about that item that it already contains is data about data, and that is called as metadata. On all the metadata about a particular website is stored inside this head. Okay, all the metadata, data about data that you want to store is stored inside of this particular head. Okay, yes, we will be going towards parents and children's and everything. Please be very patience. We will be covering everything. As you are able to see in the PPT itself, there's a lot that you are going to cover. Yeah, I'm trying to simplify it, just giving you an introduction and everything. Okay, we will be going one by one again, guys. Do not worry. Are you able to understand up till here, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand up till now? Please let me know, guys. Amazing, great, guys. Data about data is stored inside head. Now, what is the first data about data that I can store about this watch? The name. What is the name of this particular watch? Apple Watch. I think so. Is it iWatch or Apple Watch? I don't know. Like, you are able to understand the name itself, the first data about the item. So what is the name of this particular website? Where can I find the name of this particular website? Okay, so whenever you are opening a particular website, the current YouTube website that you are opened up, in the tab of that particular website itself, on the top there's a tab, and in that tab there's some text written right over here. For example, in this particular tab, it's written silly Wilbur Tiv Wigbig code sandbox. In the other one, it's static template. In the other one, it's just LinkedIn. In the other one, it's DevTown previously Shape AI, and so on and so forth. Okay, so you are having data that is the name of this website. Okay, so you can have a tag inside of it, or you will have a tag inside of it, the title tag. You want the name of this website, you want the title of this website, and whatever title that you are writing right over here, that is the name, that is the title that will come for the tab as well. When you're opening the tab, when you're opening this particular website, the tab, the name that comes inside the tab, the text that comes inside the tab is the same text that goes inside title. Okay, that goes inside title. Are you guys able to understand this? Sorry, please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. I will be sending the PPTs as the code. I've not written any code, but if we are writing any code, we'll be sending that to the WhatsApp groups as well. Okay, do not worry about the same. Amazing, guys. So we have learned about HTML, we learned about head, we learned about title. Now let's try to understand the body tag. What is body? When you are thinking about, okay, somebody is saying that what is the meaning of body in English? Okay, whatever you are able to see about a particular person, that is the body of that particular person. Similarly, in a website as well, whatever you are able to see on the website, but when you are opening up a browser, whatever you are able to see on the website itself, that is the body of that particular website. In this rectangle that you are able to see, whatever you are able to see on the website, that is the body of the website. So everything that you want to include, that goes inside the body itself. So right over here, if I'm increasing this, this is the website that we have created. It's a static template. There's no builder or building involved. A simple like text that is coming to our website. Okay, this is the HTML page that we have created as of this particular moment. As you're able to see, inside the body, we are having an H1 tag. Okay, this is the heading tag. Okay, we are going to learn about the heading tag, guys. For now, just try to understand that in your newspaper, you are having your heading, the most bold thing that you are able to see in your website, in your newspaper itself. So the H1 tag acts like your heading tag. It, whatever you text that you put inside of it, that will come bold and big. Okay, so we are having this H1 tag inside body, inside of which we are having this particular text, and that is the stuff that will come on our website. That is the stuff that will come on our website right over here. Okay, are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Body, whatever you are able to see on your website. Okay, the H1 tag, it's the heading tag. Whatever text that you put inside the H1 tag, whatever text that you put inside the H1 tag, that will come as bold and big. Okay, amazing. So let's go back to our PPT. So we have learned about this. Okay, you are having a particular so this is a paragraph tag. Okay, this is a paragraph tag right over here. Whatever you're writing inside of it comes out as a paragraph itself. This is the opening. Okay, opening tag. This is the closing tag at the end. Whatever content is in between that, that is what is going to be shown as a paragraph itself, and that is called as the content. As you are able to see, this is called as the content. Now this entire thing can be represented as paragraph, and then inside of it you are having your content. Okay, so this entire line of code can be represented in a diagram way, in a diagrammatical way, as a particular paragraph, and then you are having your content inside of it. Okay, just very simple right over here. Okay, okay, so you are having your opening tag, your closing tag, and your content inside of it. Then when it comes to the elements, okay, you are having, for example, you are having your HTML at the top. Okay, you are having your head and your body inside of it. Okay, so HTML is the parent of head and body. Whatever it contains, HTML is the parent of head and body. Okay, and then you are having your head and body as the child of HTML. Okay, head and body as the child of HTML, and head and body are the siblings of each other. Are you able to see this hierarchy? The website that we created, it was like HTML on the top, then inside of it we were having your head and your body. Inside of head you were having your title. Okay, inside your body we were having your H1 tag. This was the hierarchy that we had created. So HTML is the parent of head, body, title, and H1 tag. Similarly, your head is the parent of title, body is the parent of H1. Head is the child of HTML, body is the child of HTML. Head and body are siblings, but title and H1 are not siblings. To become a sibling, you have to have a common parent. Okay, the first parent should be common. Are you guys able to understand? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand? Please let me know. Amazing, guys, amazing. So this is how a tree, a DOM tree is being made. Okay, document object model or DOM tree. Okay, document object model or DOM tree is being made of the various elements that are present inside your website itself. Okay, so you're having your HTML document at the top, then HTML, and then so on and so forth. There is a very long process right over here. Okay. Okay, so we will keep it up till here itself for today. I don't want to overburden you with information today. We will go further with the div tags and the other semantic tags and everything from tomorrow. Okay, you don't have to worry about the same. uh okay. Sure, I will. So the next bootcamp that I'm planning right now is basically an object detection, amenity detection model of Airbnb. So Airbnb, if you have heard, so how many of you have heard about the company Airbnb? It's one of the largest, like it's even bigger than Oyo. Have you guys heard about Airbnb? Please let me know. How many of you guys have heard about Airbnb, guys? Please let me know in the live chat. Okay, not a lot many number of people. Like Airbnb is one of the biggest companies in the entire world. How do you guys, you are into tech, you should be familiarizing yourself with one of the biggest tech firms in the entire world. Like it gives one of the best packages as well. Like guys, you have to explore a bit. So it is one of the biggest companies for rental properties. Like you can give out your home as a rent for 1 or 2 days. It's just like a PG sort of system itself, and it is much bigger than Oyo, Foyo. All these are like puny companies before Airbnb. So Airbnb has a machine learning model that it uses. So when you are going into any of the rooms that has been rented out by Airbnb, you can just switch on your camera and it will show you what are the different items. So like you have pillows, you have your bed sheet, TV, fridge. So it will be able to detect all these objects just via your mobile phone camera itself. So the next thing that we are going to do, the next bootcamp that I'm planning off is an Airbnb amenity detection using Python and machine learning and computer vision. Okay, so that is the next bootcamp that I'm planning right now. Like I'm very 100% sure the registrations for the same will be starting from tomorrow itself. So those who are interested, do register for the same. Those who are not, again, come, we will learn. There's no harm in learning new things. Okay, okay, no issues in that. Yes, it's an American company. Okay, so that was one of the things. Let me just introduce DevTown to you guys first of all. So DevTown is a non-profit organization. We try our best to provide high quality education to students. Uh, we have mentors from various different companies from Google, Microsoft, Flipkart, Sony, Amazon. So we have instructors from various fields, and these are the instructors who provide guidance, mentorship, teaching, internships, training in data science and cybersecurity and full stack web development. So that is what our aim is. We try our best to, so all these boot camps and everything we provided for free, so that most of you are able to come to these boot camps and learn the core concepts behind these technologies, and at least have a good beginning to these technologies as well. We have in-depth programs as well, but yeah, we try our best to keep it as short as possible. We are extremely proud of our students. So we have got almost 800 students placed in various different companies. Right now 7 have been placed in Google, 9 have been placed in Microsoft. We are having like 100 200 people who have been placed in companies like TCS, Infosys, Amazon, Flipkart, Sony, Oracle. So we are extremely proud of this particular factor, that we are able to make a difference right now. The only thing that we want from you guys as a help is your support, so that we are able to continue doing this. Because see, all these things require a lot of hard work, and as this is for free, what we are able to do is very limited until unless we have support from you guys. Right now we are partnered up with Google, Microsoft, Amazon to be able to provide you guys with certificates. That is only possible if these companies are able to see our community grow. And see, as the community is growing, it is more beneficial for you. There will be more number of boot camps, more number of certificates, more number of events, more number of opportunities for you guys. So the only thing that we ask as a favor from you guys is not payment, but actually support in building this community. You can like this particular video, subscribe to the channel as well. We will have the boot camps, we'll have everything as many number of times as possible. It really helps us being motivated, as well as it shows that okay, our community is also growing at a very exponential phase. Share it with your friends. That's the only thing that we are asking of from you, nothing else. Like, you are coming to these boot camps, if you are doing these type of boot camps anywhere else, you will be spending at least 2000 rupees. That I can guarantee you. And that entire thing we are able to provide it for free to you guys. The only thing that we ask from you is your help and your support. I think so that is not too much to ask, like just 2 minutes it takes to subscribe the channel as well as like the video. You can join our Discord community on Instagram, LinkedIn. You can connect with us. Okay. Okay, so now let us come back to our certificate criteria, the attendance, and all those kind of stuff. So there are three certificates that we send to each one of our students. The first certificate is being sent on the basis of the final registration that you have done. Okay, those students who have done the final registration gets a certificate of appreciation on behalf of DevTown. Okay, that you have shown your help, your dedication in helping our community grow. And as a non-profit, that certificate has a lot of value because non-profit certificates have value at the end of the day. The second certificate is basically saying that okay, you have completed the 7 days like boot camp that we have provided on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, where you had learned to create the Netflix clone. This certificate will be issued by DevTown. This certificate will be only given to those students who will be having 7 days of complete attendance. Every single day in the live class itself, I will be taking your attendance, and those guys who will be filling that attendance form on a daily basis for 7 days will be able to receive the certificate from DevTown. The last is the project that we are going to do at the end of the boot camp. I will be doing it live in the class itself. Then I will be giving you some time to submit that project to us. We'll be giving you a Google form. You will have to submit that project. We'll be checking that project too, and those students will be having 7 days of attendance as well as the correct project submitted. Those students will be given the certificate via Google developer group saying that they have completed a 7 days boot camp in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and completed a project of Netflix clone at the end. Okay, so that is the entire criteria for certificates itself. Okay, and yeah, as far as the attendance goes, every single day I will be randomly within the video at any point of time just telling you guys where the attendance link is. I won't be showing it only today. I will be showing it to you. Anywhere in the middle, I will just be saying randomly where the attendance link is at any second, so that you guys have to go through the entire session, learn everything to actually know where the attendance link is to be filled up. Okay, secondly, the attendance link will be open up till 12 midnight every single day, like 1 or 2 p.m. as well. I can, okay, 12 noon the next day. That's final. That's more than sufficient time for anyone to finish the entire thing. Okay, 12 midnight. Is it lagging, guys? Hello, I think so. It should be fine right now. Are you guys able to listen to me properly? I don't think so. There should be any lag right now. Okay. So again, anywhere in the middle of the class, I'll just be letting you guys know where the attendance link is. Okay. Just be letting you guys know where the attendance link is. I won't be telling you guys exactly where it is. I think so. The lag should have been removed. Let me just check it once. The attendance link is right over here, guys. I'm not able to, I don't know why my voice is not audible to you guys. Like, I'm not able to understand. Everything is working fine on my end, but I'm like, the settings and everything is working properly. Don't know why this is happening. Is it fine right now? Please let me know. The link is right over here on the screen. The link is right over here on the screen itself. Okay, The link is there on the screen itself. This is the Instagram. You can go down to the description of the video. The link is there inside our Instagram bio itself. Okay. Today the link is there inside our Instagram bio. Guys, today the link is there inside our Instagram bio. Okay. The Instagram link is down in the description of today's video. Okay. You can proceed from there. So let me just show it to you guys. This is the link, as you are able to see. Let me just, I think so there shouldn't be any buffering right now. I'm just opening up the link, guys. Give me. Hello, 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 hello. So, so in the description of the video itself, you will be able to find the link to our Instagram page. From there, you can open up the Instagram page itself. There in that bio of the Instagram page, you will be able to find the link to the Google form. You can just copy the link to the Google form right over here, open it up on a new page, okay, and it should be opening that up right now. That would be your attendance form, guys. Okay, that would be your attendance form. Are you guys able to listen to me properly right now? Is my voice audible right now, guys? Please let me know. My voice audible, guys? Please let me know. So as you are able to see, this is the attendance link, guys. You can fill the entire attendance up. Our placement for this particular batch that we had conducted recently. Yeah, will be able to fill up your attendance link. I'm just that the attendance works. You will have to copy paste it from bio itself. Okay, so yeah, you will have to copy paste it from. This will be open till 12 noon. As you are able to see, 101 people have already filled it up, so it's working. It will be open till 12 noon tomorrow. Okay, it will be open till 12 noon tomorrow. You can type it out, Mehul. If you are not able to open it from the app, you can type it out. Okay, the attendance form is working like I showed it to you right now. I copied it up and pasted it like you are able to. You can just type it out as well. I'm copying it out, pasting it right over here. You're able to see the attendance link is opening. Everything is working fine, as well as almost 200 people have already filled it. There is no problem with the attendance link. There will be no problems with the attendance. Again, those who are not able to copy from the app, just type it out. Okay, the attendance link is in the Instagram bio. Those who don't have an Instagram account, they can also open it up in a private tab. Okay, those who don't have an Instagram account, they can open it and private tab as well. Okay, sharing attendance link will debar you from getting the certificates. Okay, so please remember. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Do subscribe and like the video. Like I'm able to see right now, there were 900 people as of this particular moment, but still, like there are only 695 likes. Please try to, like, I encourage subscribing as well as liking the channel. It really helps us a lot, and we are able to provide more number of certificates to you guys as well. Okay, those who don't have an Instagram account can open the Instagram link on your private tab, and from there you will be able to get it. Okay, okay, thank you so much, guys. Okay, we will meet tomorrow same timing and we'll continue with HTML. Okay, okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you.